sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. He knows that they are not one of the Power 4 conferences, but they are here to prove they can compete with anyone. His team is fired up and ready to prove they are just as good as this top-ranked team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Napier. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Golden Bears offense will have first crack at this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Out wide left, it's Perry. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Finds a crease. It's Hawkins. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Finds a crease at the 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Drops back on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Straight ahead, it's Green. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for the edge. He'll he'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got a little space. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for space. It's Hawkins.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Sees some running room. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Right side, it's Thomas. Snags it, and there's running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
The Golden Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Left side, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Byers on the move. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Makes a move. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sangopolitelli. Between the hashes, it's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
Wants to throw one first. Spits it out to the back. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. JKS. Back's got it on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Moves the pocket. It's Moran. Rushes on. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Green. Driven back.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Howie, what do you have?
Guys, on Cal's sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Howie.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Sangapolatelli on the play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing Sangapolatelli, setting up the screen. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Searching for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Got a lot of room to the right. Past the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Cal.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he tacks on the extra point. From deep, it's Gentry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Moran. They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Cal will use its final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's going to get loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting...
Just steamrolling the defense. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
He's changing the play. Sangopolitelli. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, Cal. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
They made offense, defense, special teams. They are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Here comes the heat, and they got him.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in at the 40. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Sangopolitelli, play action. Hauls it in.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
And the Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tally, what's the story as we start this second half?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me the biggest concern he has right now is their offense. They do have an opportunity to take the field and start the third quarter. He said, we have got to gain momentum. This home team and home crowd is making it difficult, but he said, I believe in our guys. We talked at the half, we've made some adjustments, and we'll see if they're able to come out and get back on track to start the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Moran. Under pressure. He'll heave it deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Out wide left, it's Green. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
And his throw is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. JKS. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. 3rd and 4. Hits inside. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Oh, pressure's coming. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Got a man. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Moran. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Sells to fake. Right side, it's Bell. Shakes off the defender. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Dead center perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. As we check in with Holland.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Songapolatelli on the play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Left side is Coleman Williams. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Motion from the wideout. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Perry. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Pulled and fired complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Delayed handoff. It's Patrick. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Making his first move. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Inside the... And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. With the draw, it's Patrick. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Powers through the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The fake wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Keeps it moving. It's Hawkins. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Out wide left, it's Hawkins. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. And he's in. Touchdown, Cal. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. First play of this drive. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. Bunch formation for these receivers. Songopolitelli, play action. Buys time to his left. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll move the wide receiver. Songopolitelli. Right side, it's Perry. Oh, he got loose. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me Now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it himself. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. JKS. He rifles one deep down the right side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Going to the run, it's Hawkins. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. but this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what